So, you know those days when you just need to hit the reset button? Like, seriously unwind and let go of everything.
Oh, tell me about it. Those days happen way too often.
Right. Sometimes even a whole pot of chamomile tea doesn't cut it.
Nope. Got to bring in the big guns for those days.
Well, that's what we're diving into today. A company that claims to have the answer, at least for those of us who believe in a good long soak in the tub.
Always open to a good soak. What do we got?
We're checking out Zanlana Magnesium. They've got bath products aimed at, soothing those stiff muscles and calming that mental chatter.
Oh, I've seen their stuff.
Yeah.
Bath flakes, soaks, even options for people with sensitive skin, right?
You got it. And from what I can tell, people are absolutely loving it.
Yeah. What kind of intel do we have on it?
We've got their product descriptions, tons of customer testimonials, even some pieces from their blog. It's called Harmony Within.
Sounds right up our alley. So are they legit or just riding the coattails of the latest wellness craze?
That's the million-dollar question. And honestly, that's what we're here to unpack. But one thing that really struck me was the story behind the brand. It turns out the founder has personal experience with chronic pain.
Now, that's interesting. I've always felt like the best products, the ones that really make a difference, they often come from a place of personal experience.
Totally. It's like they're not just selling a product, they've lived it. Speaking of products, have you seen these Dreamy Nights Magnesium Bath Flakes? I mean, come on, the name alone makes me sleepy.
Uh-huh. I know, right? And get this, I checked on their website and they're currently sold out.
Oh, really? See, that's gotta mean something.
You know what they say? If it's sold out, it's got to be good. But here's something I noticed. They've got these flakes in a bunch of different scents. Lavender, some kind of breathe blend, even an unscented version. That's smart.
It is. Everyone's got their own thing when it comes to scents. I appreciate that attention to detail.
Me too. Options are always good.
Okay, but it's not all dreamy nights and fancy scents. They've also got this organic oatmeal bath soak, and it looks perfect for anyone dealing with itchy or irritated skin.
Oh, like a more natural approach to soothing those kinds of issues. I like that. We're always so quick to reach for the over-the-counter stuff, but sometimes the simplest solutions are the best, right?
Exactly. And to top it all off, they package everything in these eco-friendly coconut shell bowls. You get to pamper yourself and feel good about it.
Okay, you've got my attention. But let's be real, fancy packaging and heartwarming backstories aside, the real question is, do these products actually deliver?
You read my mind. Let's get into it. So, spill it. What are people saying? Give me the highlights.
Well, the reviews are pretty telling, actually. Lots of positive feedback.
Like what? Give me specifics.
Okay, so there's Sarah from South Australia. She says the lavender magnesium flakes have been amazing for her pain.
Ooh, pain relief is huge. That's got to be a game changer for a lot of people.
Definitely. And it seems like a common thread because we've got Tom from WA. He claims he's a bit of a magnesium connoisseur, tried everything out there west.
Okay, so Tom's got high standards.
Right. But he says Zanlana's bath salts are the real deal, especially for muscle relaxation. He even mentioned his skin feeling softer.
Interesting. So maybe it's not just about the magnesium itself. Could be the combination of ingredients.
I was thinking the same thing. He specifically called out the essential oils. Like maybe there's a synergy happening there.
Makes sense. And speaking of ingredients, we've got Emily from Victoria. She was super happy to find something that didn't irritate her sensitive skin.
Ah, that's huge. It's one thing to make a product that smells amazing, but if it's not formulated with care, it could cause more harm than good.
Totally. Finding that balance between effectiveness and gentleness can be tricky.
For sure. And it says a lot about a company when they can pull that off.
Okay, but you know what else stood out to me? People are raving about their customer service. Like really above and beyond.
Oh, I saw those too. It does make a difference.
Right. There's Alex from, let's see, Victoria again. He was blown away about how responsive they were.
It's like that personal touch can really make or break a brand these days.
Totally agree. Builds trust, you know? And you know what else is interesting? We've got all these glowing reviews coming in from all over SA, WA, VIC, and SW. Like nationwide love for Zanlana.
That's impressive. It's one thing to have a niche following, but they seem to be resonating with a really wide audience.
For sure. But it's not just about luxurious baths and happy customers. They're also putting out some seriously informative content on their blog, Harmony Within.
Oh yeah, I was taking a look at that earlier. It's not just like surface level stuff either. They're really digging into the science behind their products, especially when it comes to magnesium.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like they had this one post, Magnesium Flakes for Mums, a relaxation essenti that it's clearly targeted at moms dealing with, all the stress that comes with motherhood.
Exactly. They're recognizing the unique needs of their audience and providing valuable information.
I'm into it. It's one thing to say, hey, buy our product, but it's another to empower people with knowledge. It's like they're not just selling you on a product, they're invested in you actually feeling better.
Absolutely. And that ties into this whole bigger picture of self-care. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing.
Right. And speaking of bigger pictures, did you see that other blog post? The one about athletes.
From athletes to aching muscles.
That's the one. It makes you wonder, what is it about magnesium that makes it such a big deal for our bodies?
It's kind of amazing when you think about it. Magnesium is involved in like hundreds of processes in our bodies, everything from how our muscles work to how we sleep.
No kidding. It's like this essential element we don't even think about.
Yeah. Over 300 biochemical processes.
Mhm.
It's wild. And we're only just starting to understand all of its potential benefits.
It makes you want to head straight for the supplement aisle, doesn't it?
I know, right? But hey, that's the beauty of these deep dives. They spark curiosity.
Totally. So as we wrap things up here with Zanlana Magnesium, what's your biggest takeaway?
Honestly, I'm impressed. They've got a good thing going on. It's clear they
Yeah.
care about their customers and the products they're putting out there.
Agreed. That definitely came through in our research. So for everyone listening, if you're intrigued, and let's be real, who isn't at least a little curious about a good bath,
Mhm.
we encourage you to do your own digging.
Exactly. Check out their stuff. Read those testimonials. Maybe even try a product or two.
Could have said it better myself. Until next time, keep exploring and keep taking care of yourselves.